and tired of overthinking and just revolving the same information over and over. It's like pretty much projecting the same problem, almost like verbal vomit, but in your mind frame. And so you're repeating to yourself all the possibilities of what it could not look like, as opposed to all the possibilities of what it could look like. Well, you're just sitting in a state of overwhelm because you haven't learned how to compartmentalize your thoughts. All you have to do is learn the skill how to park every single thought. Think of it this way. Maybe in your imagination, you could go ahead right now while you're listening to this video and take a deep breath, closing your eyes, and imagine filing drawers in your head, inside your brain. Whatever you want, it's in your imagination, because your brain doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is not. And so, if you have these filing drawers, every thought that is coming through that is negative, alphabetically, put it into a manila folder. Then create a folder for each one and alphabetically put it in each folder and close that drawer, lock it away and park it on one side. Then create another drawer for all the positive thoughts and also put it in alphabetical order. Park that on another side. Then all the thoughts that don't belong to you, all the beliefs, the values, the cultures, the things that you've learned over the years in the course of your life that technically were never even yours, but you held on to them because, hey, why not? I mean, you were growing up, you were a sponge, and so you were sucking the living daylights of everything that was coming to this sponge. So maybe even put them on another box of manila folders in the files and throw them away. That's called compartmentalizing, when you're able to split every thought, every opinion, every feeling, every sensation, every value, every culture, every belief, every limitation into different folders. And then, now you have a clearance. Your mind is no longer holding on all scattered types of thoughts and thinking, and you're no longer overwhelmed. Because what you can do now is take back what is rightfully yours, and that is control. To control the emotions, sensations, feelings, thoughts, beliefs, values, whatever you want to call them, the overwhelm, the procrastination, the anxiety, another label, here we go again. Realistically, fear of the uncertainty. It's fear of tomorrow because you're so overwhelmed that you don't know what to suspect and expect. And so the survival mode of the amygdala switches on and it just puts you in a survival state. That's all that really is happening. I mean, when you think of it that way, it doesn't sound so bad, does it? And so when we're able to compartmentalize all our thoughts and our thinking thoughts that are overwhelming us from all the thoughts, the problem is no longer the problem. The overwhelm is no longer the problem. The problem is you just didn't know how to park every thought that overwhelmed you. Because as I said early on, your brain doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is fake. It just doesn't know. So it's up to you to take back that control. It's up to you to create maybe folders in your head. I mean, you could come up with another idea. That's something that I use and I find it works really well. But it takes time to train your brain to that new skill. If you open up a book and you read a chapter, how many times must you read it until you understand it? But some things you understand simultaneously. And the reason why that happens is because it connected with you. Now, if the filing drawers didn't connect with you, find something that works with you. I mean, tap into your imagination. You're doing a great job with overthinking as it is. I'm sure you can create something with the overthoughts that could actually park the thoughts. When you do that, the overwhelm will dissipate. You'll be more control. You also have the ability to deal with the thoughts to keep and which thoughts to let go of. And then next time, jot some things down. Are these thoughts valuable? Can they bring me benefit and ease? And if not, throw them away. Put them in that folder. You know, the archive one that the tax tells you to park for 7 years in the background because for whatever reason they might come and audit you one day. I mean, put it with one of those. And if 7 years is too long for you to wait, burn it from now in your imagination. And you're done. As always, from my heart to yours.